Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back. This is your February 2019 love reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising in Venus. I made a odd filming error, and I need to just run this reading. I'm running this reading with the cards already pulled because it was a pretty poignant reading, and I want to make sure you have the messages, and I'm going to keep it as is. I'm going to just interpret what's on the table. Please trust these were shuffled, pulled, clarified, the whole nine, and then I accidentally deleted. So I'm going to run through it rather quickly, but I'm already getting to your messages. So the way that you are right now, Scorpio, is embodying the energy of justice in the reverse. When I first shuffled, the card on the bottom of the deck was the Death card. So it was already telling me, and I actually even said before I shuffled that I was getting a difficult energy. I was hoping this wouldn't be difficult. It is turning out to be a sort of difficult reading. I just want to give you warning, and I'm going to make it short and sweet, but I do want to read the messages. So a transition, a change, could be the ending of a relationship. The way you were showing up and the energy you were showing up was the justice in the reverse. So out of the gate, it was feeling to me like you were feeling like some disjustice or giving was happening in the relationship, that maybe somebody was giving more, maybe you, Scorpio. And I just had the feeling that maybe you're just not able to put it into words, not able to speak your truth, because the angles in this card are going right to this, right to justice's throat. So I don't know if that's a situation that you're dealing with, but for many of you, it might be. The way you see your person is the world. So you do see your person making a completion. They may have also been the world to you. So this might be especially difficult because you see them as the world to you, but you also see this as a chapter ending. I'm not sure if this means a new chapter could be beginning. Most of the energies here would say other things have to happen before that would happen, because it's showing some challenges and some heartbreak and that kind of a thing. And I just want to be able to describe that to you. The way you feel about your person is the Seven of Wands in reverse. So with all that's gone on, there is definitely an element of your questioning if it's worth fighting for. Definitely. The way your person is showing up is the Four of Coins in reverse. So they're making a release as well. They're releasing what they might have held on to before. And that could be hurtful because they might have been, in it to win it a little bit for a while with you, but no longer appear to be that way. They're holding this energy of letting some things go. And the way they see you is the Four of Cups. So they do see that you're not the same, engaged in the relationship person that maybe you used to be. Maybe you were the one doing so much giving, so much engaging, and they know that you're not anymore. The way they feel about you is the Moon and the Eight of Swords. So they're definitely feeling it too, Scorpio. They do feel angst over this. They do feel emotional over this. Whatever ending, whatever breakup, whatever, has been experienced here, they do feel it too. The energy between you, and I did start with the Seven of Cups, which is lack of clarity and some confusion over where the two of you stand, was clarified by Judgment and the Ten of Coins. So it just feels like there's just really a big question. What is between the two of you? Will you come together again? Will this be another shot? Is this an ending that's going to stick? Is there a chance to achieve this together? I mean, I don't know. It just seems kind of questionable at this time. The obstacle that came up first was the Three of Swords. So definitely there's been some heartache over this, probably a breakup. Qualifying that was the Ace of Wands. So there was certainly at least some passion there. But, there could have been a passionate breakup. It could have been, it's the passion that caused you to break up. It could have been that you flared out. You started strong and then flared out. I don't know. But the advice is the Sun. So the advice might be that to get through some of this, you need to reconnect to your joy. To try and look at this with a fresh eye, Scorpio, and reconnect to your joy and try to be grateful for what you do have. Because this is definitely, like I said in the beginning and in the first reading that I did do this, that it's a challenging time. No doubt. No doubt a challenging time. The potential outcome, the first card that I got for potential outcome was two. Actually, two had fallen out, not one. And it was the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords in the reverse. So the Eight of Wands would be there could be a bunch of communication and movement coming through, but it could be that you're having thoughts or actions or discussions that have to do with one or both of you not moving on. You know, that you're talking, texting, or conversing, or meeting and chatting about moving on, but are we moving on? And I think that speaks a lot to this confusion between the two of you. I think it's a push-pull because there's so much. I think there's likely that there has been so much here, and it's kind of upended both of you that it's showing up like this now. The Fountain in the reverse. This is the Fountain deck, and it's the ultimate spiritual connection when it's in the upright. When it's in the reverse, and this came out as a qualifier to the outcome, to me it says there was definitely a spiritual reasoning on cause for the two of you to be together, and yet even if it started out like this or started out like the potential for this, it went like this. So something did happen, and it's just too hard to say what it is here, but something did happen that upended this relationship. And it is, unfortunately, at least for now, a chapter ending. I don't know if there's going to be a renewal here. I think it's definitely in question. I'll take one more clarifier between the two of you, and then I'll show you the card that I pulled out from the Truth Bomb deck. The Knight of Cups. So, you know, there's nothing saying that there couldn't be a relationship in the offing. There's something between you that still has a romantic, you know, an emotional flavor. Is it going to be enough? I don't know. Is it going to be an offer of friendship or really more than that? I don't know. It's just too hard to say. And the card that I pulled that could be just an additional message, Scorpio, was deeper. So is there a way to dig deeper on why this is all happening? Perhaps what your role was in this? Could you shine some light on any lessons you may need to look at or crevices you may need to explore? Are there some soul parts that were really poked at or wounded throughout this that you need to kind of explore why they are so triggered in you? But there's definitely a deeper, a digging deeper that needs to happen. And I think that needs to happen for both of you, actually, before this could go anywhere. But definitely, you know, I'm reading just for you, so for you, Scorpio. So this, you'll know what that means to you. Sorry for the whole, like, taping debacle. I hope this made sense and provided you with some messages. I know this is a difficult one. Please get whatever guidance you need from people you trust. Give yourself some space, love, and compassion. And I'm sending that out your way as well. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks, Scorpio. Take care.